Alright guys, welcome to another beer review and something of a unique collaboration today. First of all, better get my bottle top remover, otherwise known as a bottle opener to rational human beings. And so we've got a beer from one of the most forward-thinking breweries, Mikkeller, and collaborating with a very traditional brewery from Germany. So this is a collaboration between Mikkeller and Gaffel out of Cologne, or Köln, and I won't do that sounds so self-fucking righteous when my German's actually really bad. But so this is a bottle of the Viking Kölsch, which is, of course, it's a Kölsch or Kölsch brewed by Mikkeller and Gaffel. Yeah, what a collaboration that is, especially with how traditional Gaffel is and German traditional brewing heritage anyway. And when I heard that these guys were doing a collaboration, I was like, oh, sounds interesting. Now, before I get into it, as much as I enjoy a lot of traditional German beers, the Kölsch has always been a style I've not been the biggest fan of. It's sort of, I find it a little bit boring, to be honest. But I'm interested to see what Mikkeller have brought to this beer. So, got this from the Mikkeller Beer Club box. Referral link is always in the description to any Mikkeller related beer review, as you guys know. And as well as getting the beer, you got this absolutely gorgeous, and I'm almost afraid to use it, glass from Ristal. In this sort of, is that classed as fluted? I'm not too sure how to describe it. It's just basically a Kölsch glass, and I don't know why I'm stuttering. But yeah, just look at the artwork on that. Let me show you sort of like a white space so you can see it properly. Beautiful, beautiful stuff with some really nice gold detailing there. So yeah, I won't be using this glass often. That's for damn sure. Anyway, so yes, this is a Kölsch. And yeah, I don't know exactly what sort of hops they've used, although it's using hop extract. Clock it in at 5% ABV. And yeah, very traditional style, and as most of you guys know already. And I don't know where this video review is going. And by the way, I'm sat down because I've noticed that when I've only got that one light on, the video quality is really quite poor. And I thought I'll put the big light on. Did the video usually where I stand up, and Jesus Christ, I've put on a heck of a lot of weight recently. So yeah, you could see how spherical, misshapen, and chestified I was. So I decided to have a little sit down and record it this way, even though I look even bigger. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous how much weight I have put on. And yeah, so hopefully I can get that changed, because I don't like being this big. Because just look at that. That's absolutely ridiculous. Just, that is way too big. It's absolutely disgusting. So yeah, especially for any unfortunate lady who ever crosses my path, that's what she has to look up to. That's if she can get over my drooping man breasts or my gigantic beer belly. Anyway, let's see. I've had a few Kölsches in my time. I even had a couple when I was visiting Cologne. When I visited there once. The city was absolutely gorgeous, but it was just way too packed. And the way the streets were laid out, it was really quite compact, even in the middle of the streets. So I wasn't really that much of a fan, although the absolutely massive cathedral is just absolutely breathtaking. Plus I went to Gamescom there, which was an interesting day out in itself. But yeah, definitely a place I'd like to go back to see it with fresh eyes, if you will. But yeah, so I'm not sure how well I've poured this to the standards. But yeah, a little bit hazier than I was, well, actually considerably hazier than I was expecting, to be honest. And yeah, you can actually see the glass properly now. Just so beautifully designed. It really, really is, and it's waiting to be smashed. Both the beer and the glass. But yeah, it's got that sort of slight lemony look to it, almost like lemon cordial, golden. Even though it's got a level of cloudiness, it's got a crispness to it. It does definitely look like a crisp, refreshing, light-bodied beer. And yeah, it looks really nice in this cute little glass. So let's see what we get on the nose. It's basically just about the bready malts. Almost has a little hint of Play-Doh in there. Very subtle though. It's not like, ooh, but it just reminds me of being a kid and playing with Play-Doh for some reason. There's a little bit of a citrusy vibe coming through. Yeah, definitely sort of like a lemon juice aroma. But yeah, I mean, these styles don't really have like a pungent aroma at the end of the day. But yeah, it's got a tiny little bit of yeasty character coming through, as you would expect from the style. Then a little bit of citrus. And then, yeah, this very subtle Play-Doh aroma, but it works. Anyway, not too much to shout home about, or write home about, I should say, on the nose. But it's certainly looking good, and I'm a little bit parched, so let's have a taste. Prost. First of all, not 100% my thing. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm not going to bullshit and say this is an amazing beer when it's not. It's not a badly brewed beer. It's an interesting take on the style. To me, though, it tastes like a lighter sort of Hefeweizen, almost. Like a weak wheat beer. That yeasty character is definitely coming through. I was expecting maybe a little bit of a more pronounced hop character, being that, you know, Mikkeller were involved, and I know they wouldn't have gone too astray from the original style, but it's grassy, it's herbal, very subtle spicy tones coming through. It's crisp, it's light, it's refreshing. It's just another dull Kölsch beer for me, though. I'm not gonna... I can't escape it. It's got a little bit more character than some of the ones I've had in recent years. But at the same time, just not doing anything for me at all. That sort of lemony character I was getting on the nose doesn't translate to the flavour. I mean, it's nice, it's simple, it's crisp, but there is a tiny little bit of heft in there, which again, it reminds me of a weak wheat beer. I mean, I can't grumble. Would I go out my way to get it again? Probably not. But it has made me realise that I need to drink a few more Kölsch style beers. Both traditionally brewed in Cologne and then also ones brewed outside of Cologne and outside of Germany in general. But yeah. I think the idea of a brewery like Gaffel collaborating with Mikkeller is unfortunately a lot more exciting and interesting than the beer itself. I mean, if you're a fan of the style, you're probably going to enjoy this and appreciate it a lot more than I will. As I said, it's not a bad beer by any stretch of the imagination, but I don't know if I'd fully 100% recommend it. I mean, I recommend trying any beer that I review, because at the end of the day, different strokes for different folks, but it's just a little bit dull. It's just not tickling my fancy at all. I'll happily finish it, and if there was another bottle that I had here, I'd happily drink it, but I wouldn't go out my way to get this again. I'm glad that I got it with the glass. I mean, the glass is absolutely gorgeous. Probably the best thing about this. It sounds like I'm shitting on the whole idea of this beer, but I'm not. It's just, it's reminding me too much of a wheat beer, and I don't like wheat beers. Probably, aside from lagers, Germany's most... It actually wouldn't surprise me if wheat beers were Germany's most well-known beer style outside of Germany. Yeah, the more I taste out, the more on the back end, I'm getting a little bit of a citrusy hop character. So I think they have used a little bit of sort of like an American hop influence, I would say, because it has used hop extract again. But yeah, if you see it on the Mikkeller web shop or on any other retailers, and they're doing it as a bundle with the glass, yeah, give it a go, because you get a nice little glass for the collection out of it. I mean, the artwork is gorgeous, don't get me wrong, both on the bottle and the glass. And yeah, full respect to a brewery like Gaffel, who's really quite traditional, for you know, doing a collaboration like this. And you know, big respect to the guys at Mikkeller for showing appreciation to classic styles like this, to classic breweries like that. And it's just that it's like a big part of German brewing heritage, and a fascinating story in itself. So yeah, the collaboration, as I said, it excites me more than the actual beer itself. But yeah, out of 10, I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10. It's just under that 7 out of 10 word to go out my way to get another bottle. But I'm glad that I tried it. I'm glad that I've got the glass and the label for my collection. And it'd be interesting to see what other collaborations like this Mikkeller will do in the future. So yeah, if you've tried this one, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Are you a fan of Kölsch style beers? Are you a fan of Mikkeller? You know, are you a German beer fan? Just hit me up in the comments down below. And yeah, check out both Mikkeller, check out Gaffel as well. And yeah, referral link is down below if you've been interested by any Mikkeller related reviews that I've done. So thank you guys for watching, and yes, I'm not wearing any pants, so I shall see you guys later. Cheers!